Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. That new Mortal Kombat trailer. It looks amazing, except there's only one problem with it. Where's the gameplay? And I'm asking, where's the gameplay? Because people are getting ultra hyped for this game already, and all they've seen is a CGI fight scene. You guys are not learning from overhyping these games. Titanfall, you overhyped that game. The game only lasted you about 2 weeks. You didn't have any unlocks after that. There was no single player content in the game. You guys hyped the mess out of that. And I'm not trying to hear, oh, I didn't know it didn't have any single player content, because that was the big talk about this game, was that it didn't have single player content. And a lot of you guys hyped that game up like it was the second coming of shooters, and that game, it's nowhere right now. No one really cares about it. You overhyped Watch Dogs, and a lot of you guys are upset because Watch Dogs didn't live up to your expectations. You hyped the mess out of that game, and it's just a regular game. There's nothing really outstanding or next gen about that game. Now we have Mortal Kombat, and you guys are hyping this game to the moon and to the sun, back to the moon, back to Earth. Stop it. Now, the CGI trailer looks nice, but I'm reserving all judgment until I see some gameplay. This is exactly how I feel right now. It's just a CGI trailer. I couldn't care less. Now, NetherRealm Studios, they do a very great job with the Mortal Kombat games. But I have a problem with NetherRealm Studios, because they never seem to put out a complete game. Instead of the characters being unlockables and the costumes being unlockables, they release them as DLC. I actually skipped out on Mortal Kombat 9 until later down the road because of that. Till they put out the complete edition. Because I want the complete game. And I don't want to hear nobody coming in talking about, oh, well, it was a complete game. No, it wasn't. Because if it was a complete game, why would they release a complete edition? Stuff that a lot of you guys didn't even grow up back in the 90s. Where when we got games like Street Fighter 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter, Capcom vs. SNK, Capcom vs. SNK 2, where you actually had to unlock costumes. Tekken, the Tekken franchise, Soul Calibur. Before it was Soul Calibur, it was called Soul Blade or Soul Edge. And you had to unlock characters. You had to unlock costumes. All of these things were on the disc. Now, they charge you for extra characters. It's ridiculous. And me being stupid as a consumer, you gotta own up to your faults. I bought Injustice because I thought NetherRealm Studios had learned their lesson with some of the backlash that they got from Mortal Kombat 9 and their DLC and costumes and online pass. Now, they learned their lesson with the online pass quick in Mortal Kombat, because the Mortal Kombat fans weren't having it with that online pass. And they actually removed it a couple weeks after the game launched, because the fans were like, hey, we ain't buying this until you get rid of that online pass. So they learned their lesson in regards to the online pass. But I figured maybe they would have learned their lesson from the DLC costumes and the DLC characters. But they didn't. Because with Injustice, there's loads of DLC costumes and characters. But they ain't getting me this time. They ain't getting me this time. I will not buy Mortal Kombat 10 unless it is a complete game. A complete game. I'm not trying to hear, well, if you pre-order this, you get this special character as a pre-order bonus. I'm not trying to hear it. You people say you love gaming, but you accept mediocrity. We have seen no gameplay mechanics, no fighting mechanics, or anything of the sort. We haven't seen any new mechanics or anything. And you guys are hyping this to the sun and back. I just don't get it. Well, that's all I got for now. I think the trailer's cool. The only thing hype about the trailer is that song Wiz Khalifa did. And as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't care less really about this game until I see gameplay footage. And that's how I feel. Please leave your dislikes. I love it. Even though I'm giving you examples of what I'm talking about, I know people are gonna get mad. You're a hater. You're a hater. That's fine. I love it. It's great. Especially when you come in and call me all types of nigger and things like that. I just block you and keep it moving. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. It's been Omni, and I am out of here. Till next time. Take care of yourselves and each other.